Great elemental weapons can be found all over Hyrule, but did you know that the ones found outside of chests respawn whenever there's a blood moon? Meaning you can farm these suckers. What's up, YouTube? KKjinxx here to show you exactly where and how to get blood moon spawning Great Thunderblades, Great Flameblades, and Great Frostblades. Elemental weapons are especially useful as they deal additional damage from the element itself, which is separate from the damage dealt by the blade. The amount of damage each one causes is unique to each element. Another great thing about elemental weapons is when they are used against their elemental counterparts. Often, you can take out an elemental enemy with one hit from its opposing element. You can also use a trick to keep these weapons conductive. Well, except the Frostblade. There's no working trick to make it hold a charge. But you can make a shock trap with the Great Thunderblade that will stop any enemy in their tracks and cause a significant amount of damage. I will link a video in the description for how to use the shock trap in any test of strength, but this trick also works for enemies outside of shrines as well. The Great Flameblade trick is performed the same way, except it keeps things engulfed in flames instead. It's useful if you want to keep a campfire lit without swinging your sword every time. Okay, on to the locations of the Great Thunderblades. The first one is on Kuho Mountain, just northwest of the Tabantha Tower. But upon arriving, be careful as there is an electric whiz robe out here. You can either put on your sneaky armor and just get right past him, or you can kill to him. But it is right in between these rocks. You can just walk right up to it and grab it. And of course, as I said earlier, it respawns with every blood moon. And this one is the easiest Great Thunderblade to farm, hands down. Okay, the next location actually has multiple elemental weapons, almost one of each. But there is a catch to this wonderland of elemental weapons. All of them are being wielded by enemies. There's even a Lionel in here. However, to get this Great Thunderblade, you can sneak around the top of this thing, come over here to where the moblin is wielding it, drop down, and sneak strike him. No one even has to know that you were there. And voila! You've got yourself a Thunderblade. And which, of course, that one you can farm as well because it will respawn every blood moon when the moblin respawns. Okay, so the next location is just south of Ishodo Soul Shrine. There is a Stalnox that you must defeat in order to acquire this Great Thunderblade, and can only be done between the hours of 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. Any other time, he's just a pile of harmless bones. If he's still in a pile of bones when you get there, be mindful that if you are too close or if he thinks that you're watching him, he will not rise up for battle. But when he does wake up, just go ahead and shoot him in the eye over and over and just defeat him, and you should have your Great Thunderblade in no time. And this weapon also responds with the Stalnox every blood moon. Okay, now let's find some Great Flameblades. The first one is stuck in the ancient tree stump, which is just west of Central Tower. This tree stump is guarded by a bokoblin on the bridge, as well as a bokoblin and a moblin on top of the stump. You can either take them out just like I did, or you can sneak up around the back, and the Great Flameblade is yours. This one also responds with every blood moon, and it's fairly easy to get. The next location is inside the docks around the back of Hyrule Castle. To get this Flameblade, put on your sneaky armor and come inside and follow this little path thing around, and you're gonna find a black Lizalfo guarding the sword. Sneak up behind him and sneak strike him, and then go ahead and grab your Thunderblade. There are also other great elemental weapons in the Hyrule Castle, and I'll show you where to get the other elementals in Hyrule later in this video. The next location is just north of Death Mountain, down here at the Great Elden Skeleton. There is a camp of enemies down here, but if you put on your sneaky clothes and stay close to the head area, you can just sneak right on in here, grab the Great Flameblade, and dip on out. The next location is just south of Kuka Nata Shrine, which is down in the Faron region. This one is also being wielded by a Stalnox, and of course the same rules apply as with the other Stalnox that I showed you with the Great Thunderblade. And once you defeat him, grab your stuff and you're set. Right, the next location is right inside Lomai Labyrinth Island, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but you know what I mean. It's up here in North Akala, north of the ancient tech lab. And if you jump over and get up on top of the labyrinth and make your way all the way to the southwest corner of this little square thing where the shrine resides. If you drop down, you'll see a couple lanterns and a ladder. Go ahead and climb up that ladder and then go up the stairs to your left. Your immediate right-hand side, there's going to be some vines in an opening. Go ahead and burn those vines to reveal another path. Follow that path the only way that it'll go until you dead end at the Great Flameblade. There's no one to defeat here, so you can just go grab your Flameblade, and the greatest part is this one also responds with every blood moon. Okay, now let's go find some Great Frostblades. The first one is going to be way up in the Hebrew region in the uppermost northwest part of the map in the Icefall foothills. You can fast travel to Hylia's shrine. I know I slaughtered that, I'm sorry. And just head east. This one is also a Stalnox, so as before, same rules apply. Defeat the Stalnox and get your Great Frostblade. Okay, the next location is back at the Colosseum Ruins, just southwest of Central Tower. On the second level, from the front of the Colosseum, there is a black Lizalfo wielding a Great Frostblade. If you wear your sneaky armor, you can walk right up to him and sneak strike him and grab your weapon and go. You're all set. If you're feeling crazy, go ahead and just take everybody out, including the Lionel, and take everybody's elemental weapons, and then you'll have all of them. Yay! The last location is right inside Hyrule Castle. If you have the Saskosa Shrine completed, you can fast travel there. If you do not, I am going to go ahead and leave a link in the description to show you how to get through that shrine. It is a major test of strength. Take the stairs back behind you to your left. Follow the stairs until on your right-hand side there is a metal box and there is a metal bookshelf blocking your way to the library. There are several Lizalfos in here. Please be careful. There's going to be one right outside here. And then you can either make your way to the staircase up to the left, or you can just use your Rivaldi's Gale and fly up there. But either way, you want to get up to that upper doorway. And right through that doorway is going to be a pile of rubble, and your Great Frostblade is going to just be sitting right there waiting for you. All right, boys and girls, thanks so much for watching. That was super fun. I really hope this helps you. This is KKjinxx, over and out. And with that, please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to punch that bell right in the face with your fist. Thanks for watching.